done had it in and out with my girlfriend, my sister, family, boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga, it look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own help. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you wrong, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might from a life of strong built. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same.
You're doing great time to
pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bills go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend.
Does it seem like this music ain't gonna play right on this piece? Everything is a delay. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's in good spirits, man. Just like I said, it's just urgent that we start touching on these topics. Give me 1 second. I'm getting everything together. Sorry about running a little behind time, but that happens. That happens. Yeah, sorry about running a little behind time. That happens. I don't know how the music was turning out and what was going on, but hey, salute everybody that's coming in. It's late, so we're gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna start it off like this. How y'all people doing? And get back to the matter. I know I was conversating earlier about end times, and it's so crazy because I know y'all got eyes and y'all can see and y'all definitely can hear. And if y'all can't hear, you got the sign language, right? You can read the lips and then you can read the pictures that the world is showing in front of you. Man, I don't want to be a boy because a lot of these kids, I'm talking about the kids, yeah, grown-ups, they worried about partying, just goofing off and just having fun on the tube. When this tube's supposed to be enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be enlightenment. That's why I got on here, because 9 times out of 10, we all got something we could be doing. We all got something to be doing. And then if this is where you feel comfortable, where you can play out of character and you can really be a clown, because I told y'all before, this is PC, but this is real life situations that us as Generation X and the other generation, like our peers, right? The people that really went through the struggle and really tried to make that foundation. Were they perfect? No. Are we perfect? No. So what's up, DP, man? Dwayne Parker slide in, man. Appreciate you. My thing is, I think a lot of people is dumbed down. You know, the craziest thing is, I think a lot of people is dumbed down. And that's the scariest part, because back in the day, I used to wonder, right? If I know I'm solid, everybody around me that I mess with, everybody can't mess with me. And you know, you can call me arrogant, conceited, or whatever, man. That's just how I rocked all my life, man. If I don't mess, man, look, man, I ain't gonna lose no sleep for no wankster that I ain't messing with. And then when I say that, I studied you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your characteristics, and that's nobody I can go to war with, battle with. You know what I'm saying? Survive with. So let's stop playing. Let's just stop playing and start calling it real, because what I see, and I bet a lot of y'all see, a lot of people don't understand. It ain't a game out here. You know, can you see how these youngsters are really falling victim? you know, with this, I would say, Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Just like you, it seemed like history is repeating itself, right? Because a lot of people don't care about the knowledge that, you know, that your ancestors left. You know what I'm saying? The understanding and realizing that you don't get too many second chances to get it right. You know what I'm saying? You don't get too much second chances to get it right. I'm gonna open up this panel because, like I said before, we'll be on here for a short period because, you know, we got things to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I got on just a little bit, and that was just something heavy on my heart, man. Like, I see as a YouTube turns, and people haven't matured at all. In the age that they should be talking about something, they choose not to talk about it. They choose to follow who they follow. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Because losers are losers, and they're gonna follow losers. Hold on, let me get this out here for y'all boys, man. Get the fam. Get everybody posted up. They're just gonna be out there, man. And I don't care about waking them up. I think all those is chosen really though, and feel it in your heart that, you know, you ain't got time to play. Let's see, pace. You're gonna be tuned in. That's who I care about. Because I'm gonna ask y'all something. And I just dropped the link. Would you like to go to battle? Let's say battle, because the bull crap is over with, right? Because you're gonna really just see what's going on. You know, if it ain't the weather, then you got all these distractions. All of a sudden, some people want to act like they show concern for our group of people. And it's funny because you ain't lining up right. Your alignment ain't right in life. So I hear a lot of people talk like they're reacting, right? That's good, man. What is that doing for you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just open up. You know how people be singing in the shower? I think a lot of people do that on this YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They entertaining themselves, you know, with the nonsense. All that extra stuff don't mean nothing if you ain't got a plan. We can go back in history and find out a lot of stuff that either was the truth or lies. I'm talking about the here and now. What we facing as a culture, what we facing as, quote unquote, I'm going to tell you real talk, a human race. You know what I'm saying? They keep us apart and divided because why? We weaker. No, for real though. Think about it. We weaker. Y'all hold that thought, man. I got you. Yeah. Check this out. Give me 1 second.
Man, I swear it's so. Man, I swear it's so. Man, I swear it's so hard. Man, I swear it's so. Man, I swear it's so. Man, I swear it's so hard. Man, I swear it's so hard. Living in the city, show no pity. Living in the city, so hard. Show no pity. Living in the city, living in the city, so hard. Show no pity. I'm living in the city, living in the city, so hard. Living in the city, so show no pity. Show no pity.
Appreciate you holding up, man. I know it's late, and I keep saying that because I do appreciate y'all. Please share this live. Please share the understanding of what we're going to come up to have a dialogue and conversate about tonight. I just want to bring a couple of things to the forefront. So, you know, I ain't on as often as these other people. Yeah, we weak divided, but once we realize the force, we could be together. The world would truly be ours. And that's the facts, right? But if you think about YouTube and the media and what else? Religion, that's all the divide, man. And they put it out there just for that reason, because they already know it's strength in numbers. But one thing we got to concern ourselves too with right now on some serious note, everybody can't go and everybody can't be trusted. and I was saying this earlier, you know, a lot of people ain't solid like you expect them to be solid, like you are. You one of them people that you consider the you know, stand on all 10. My partner go, I go. But then you know your partner ain't gonna lead you to no crash dummy stuff, right? That's that young age. And then at that age, they didn't lead you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You stand on your 10 toes, and you know when you did crime, you did the time. They can't do the time no more. But everybody out there doing crime. So that's why I'm saying the world has changed so much where, and I said this to my wife, I say, man, you know, last time I felt like life was real. This is messed up though. As you do good in life, you move about your situation that you always want to move out of, right? But things tend to get watered down as you move farther away from the situation. Now it's safer for you to get yourself up out that situation. But at the end of the day, a lot of people in the community lose that realness because real has recognized the plot, which is me and you that's on the channel, and tried to get the whole family out of poverty, tried to get the whole family out of, you know, the point when they say you can't do nothing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So my point is we tend to better ourselves, but then we leave people behind unintentionally, right? And that's sad to say because it seemed like nobody wanted to take the rings in the hood, right? Last time I've been in the hood was recent, right? People just sitting in their cars doing the same old. You know what I'm saying? You would think they'd make better of their time, but who do they have to tell them that? Who do they have to lead them that way? You got people on this YouTube, and that's all we doing. This is the closest I'm gonna come to the situation I came from. It's called elevation. So when I'm talking about, you know, people want to do better, not act like you want to do better, not look like the part, but actually mentally do better. You know what I'm saying? All these kids going to these schools, but then the teachers in the schools, are you educating them in that, you know, the Western society type, you know, agenda, or are you educating them? Are you doing something like you just giving them an education they told you that was on the agenda? But do you really sit them kids down and say, man, we know it's a bunch of bull, but this is what they want you to do to get this degree. But at the end of the day, you think about it, that degree just make you into a good slave. They don't teach you how to do checkbooks no more. They don't teach you how to do everything to survive. And then when the child get grown, guess what they say? Can't tell me nothing, mom and dad. I'm grown. But you led wrong. Age ain't nothing if your mind ain't there. You know what I'm saying? This is what when we leave the hood, people like us, everybody on the chat, when we leave the hood, we leave them lost souls back there. So then we say, hey, man, won't the church pick them up? Right? But the church can't be political. They can't tell you when it's a bunch of bull crap on the media and politics and all that because they lose their funding. They can't go political like they used to. You see what I'm saying? But when I said this, man, like what Parker said, they already know when we separated, we weak. We allow the wrong people to get into positions. The quote unquote, you know, if they talk loud, then some people will say, the other people will say that they speak for us. No, ain't nobody gonna speak for a grown man. You speak for yourself, how you carry yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You speak for yourself, how you carry yourself. Nobody can alter who you are. If you got that light, guess what? They gonna see that you got the light, and a lot of people around you gonna hate that because you gonna say it how you say it. No filter. It won't be no filter. And that's the sad part, man. You already know. It will be our world. But then if you think about it, we really ain't got no, we really don't have what we need to protect ourselves. So we got to wake each other up mentally and get people in the right positions, quote unquote, because I know everybody wants this human race to prevail. But if we keep sitting on the sideline, everybody on YouTube, and the only thing they're doing is watching somebody else's life. They ain't talking about nothing. They watching somebody else's life. Why they sitting on their own? Don't put no effort in their own. They just Look at these celebrities, man. Look at that outfit. Oh man, that outfit lit. Oh, look at them shoes. So materialistic. What about your mind? Why is it so easy to intrigue, quote unquote, our culture? And I say our culture, even though I say it's a human race, our culture we got bamboozled so goddamn hard. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the hip hop back in the day, right? It was a message. What is the message you hearing now? Popping pills, Percocet, wilding out. Do you know, youngsters? I'm gonna tell you this. If it's any youngsters on here, and then y'all can go back and get your child to pay attention to this. It's all a trick. They giving you ideas on something that is not attainable. Everybody ain't gonna attain fame. Everybody ain't gonna obtain riches. I got into my situation, and it didn't happen overnight. Just like back when I was young, I got in that situation, and it didn't happen overnight. Everything that you're putting yourself through is supposed to be for a reason. You know, it might last, this heartache or this financial inflation that we got going on might last for a season. But if you pay attention, not so much to the news of what it's saying, but the things that's going on around your immediate area, you see they want you to depend on them, right? And I wonder, quote unquote, who's going to be the savior? You know, it's over 1 billion people in the world. We only got what? 18 people, 24 people to vote for a president. It's already handpicked. But they want to pay attention to who we actually still bought into that bull crap, man. You know, everybody bought and paid for. You know what I'm saying? We elect them, but then they start taking all these, donations is what they say. You know it's end time if they constantly picking on somebody that was in the office 3 years ago. Knowing that the one we got right now been asleep his whole term. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all keep thinking that somebody's going to save y'all. But like I say, you got to start with yourself and pick the right people to hang with, network with. It's very important. Planning, strategize, because it's time. It's time for something major to happen, y'all. That's all I'm saying. You can keep thinking about the future and this beautiful, this world that they done got you thinking that all that crap that's happening at nighttime and in them conference rooms, that it's okay. We got your best interest in mind. How do they got our best interest in mind? You see the prices to gas, you see the prices to eggs, you see the prices to everything. I think some of these people, I hate to say this word, because it's a friendly society right now. That's why everybody's on PC. This YouTube talking like they big and bad, ain't making nothing shake. Right? Think about this. I'm gonna wind up getting off a little quicker. How long I've been on? Yeah. I'll probably do 30 minutes, y'all. Because I got something in earlier. Think about this. Tell me, do you see the same thing I'm seeing? All those Generation X babies is coming off the 60 babies, which are civil rights. You know what I'm saying? Where you held yourself to a certain tier, right? You don't want to make your family look bad, right? You go off your family name to make that people respect you. They didn't care how you dress. They cared if you was a solid individual. If you was a woman of principle or you was a man of character, it doesn't matter. Look how the world changed. Look how the world changed now. You got people coming on YouTube that was wanksters, and we can say they wanksters. These youngsters don't even know what a wankster is. Part-time gangster. Like some people weren't active like they say they was back in the day. Now we was making bad decisions. That's okay. We learn from that. Look at the people in their ages right now that's still acting like wanksters. That's all I'm saying. Open your eyes and see the world for what it is. How is all these quote unquote people that ain't even in our culture talking about our culture? Giving you the the headlines, giving you this rhetoric, how they feel about a person. Like, have we ever gave a goddamn what you talking about? See how that is? Solid people rap back in the day. They told a story, right? And you can catch them in the street and they're going to hold true to what it is. Why so many people need bodyguards now? Because they're acting. People in Hollywood are actors, so they got tight flight security. Tight flight. Them guys, the security guards, I be thinking that they don't even care about their family because somebody will, reach out and touch the situation if it got serious like that. But my thing would be, why it seemed like we'll reach out and touch our own people instead of reaching out and touching the whole situation. You want to be liked? Oh, I forgot. That's what YouTube is. Views and likes. I don't want no wanksters to like me. Kick rocks. Keep going down that street, man. Play like you don't see me, man. But I know you hear me. You know what I'm saying? Because I see y'all characters changing. Nobody don't want that goofy carnival bull crap. You too old to act like that. Youngsters, y'all got to stay in y'all place. You too old to act like you got all the right answers, disrespecting the elders. You see what happened? We come from the 60s, the fallback, 70 babies, Generation X, they gave us games. They gave us crack. They gave us everything. First, the generation prior, they got them heroines. Them Vietnam vets come in addicted, came back addicted for what the world did to them over there. They seen some bull crap. You know what they hit them with that's causing them to have cancer now and all. Bruh, they never gave a god dang about us. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm finna get ready to end it. This is a war-mongering society. They can't make no money if it ain't no war. You know what I'm saying? That's how everything is going. So I wonder if China and Russia gonna come against us that sleep over here dealing with these knuckleheads that thinking they can speak for some real individuals. That's the only reason they haven't tried it. Because they know they got some real individuals. They don't even know those people. So the unknown makes people respect something. But if you get on tube and I see that you're a wankster, how can I respect you? You need an entourage to deal with me. You feel what I'm saying? And hopefully that entourage ain't that damn stupid to try. It seems like we always try each other and let the situation around the world continue going on in our community. And only way you're gonna really ride if it's publicized. It's trauma and dilemma going on everywhere. So that's why I say it's end times. Because we show the blind eye on that. We want to talk about things that don't even matter. People want to talk about man, did you see old boy channel, man, what he was talking about? He say, she say. When has men started doing that? When has it been cool for men to gossip? Like a bunch of broads. That's what they did at the beauty shop. Y'all remember that back in the day? Do y'all remember that back in the day? We talked in the barbershop about sports. Events in the neighborhood. Women did all that jaw jacking. But this is what I see on this goddamn tube. And they got a lot of subscribers. So ask yourself, is the world really paying attention to wanksters? Or do they pay attention to real men? We get the bottom stage of things. They don't want to hear no real conversation. Guess what them peons say? The people who haven't matured say, oh man, when Slugga get on, he boring. He ain't got no shenanigans, man. I need to be entertained. Bruh, you was dropped on your head a couple of times when you was a baby. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Life should have dropped you on your head to make you get right. But it seemed like you're on a crash dummy mission. That's why I'm saying, if this is the only thing you get out of this situation, at this conversation, pick your friends Let me say it like this, because it takes a lot to be my friend. Like for real. It's years. You know what I'm saying? Pick your acquaintances better. Because everybody that wound up a lump in the ground, somebody crossed them out. There's no way with all these cameras, things don't get discovered and they don't know who's doing what. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all stay blessed. Man, one love, man. And, who's to say? You know what I'm saying? I can get on tomorrow and think about some real stuff, through the day. Because I ain't been on in a minute. Appreciate everybody, man, supporting this channel. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to critique the channel. Because what is an educated fool? Do you know? Did you hear them words? What is an educated fool? He just educated. He's still a fool. Thinking everything that he's talking about matters. Nobody cares, right? We care about the here and now, how we're going to protect our families, and how we're going to get through this bull crap that we all facing right now. Do y'all even care how many people losing their job? Getting evicted? But y'all care about who shot John? Where's your humanity at? Like, for real, y'all? Is this what we doing? I'm trying to find a channel where they talking like me. If y'all know a channel that, like they talking like me before I say it, right? Let me know, man. I want to get with that community. I want to be part of that community that where we enlightening each other. Because I'm not the strongest one in the tribe, I swear to God. I know it's a lot of people, we just missing each other. You know what I'm saying? We might be walking by each other every day on the street. But I don't know you, you don't know me. So let's fill each other out. Let's do the venting, you know what I'm saying? And let's get this right. Because I ain't trying to talk to nobody, man, that want to, like, for real though, y'all already know, pick up a picket sign. No. Them days over with, man. Where's that getting us? And I'm going to say something, man, because a lot of people been saying that China Mac in Charleston. That's the craziest thing I ever seen. What was it, about 2 years ago? They got a law. Don't touch them. Where's our law at? But y'all keep following the wrong people, man. Y'all juggling everybody else balls but your own, bro. I try to keep it clean because people be playing me on the big screen. You feel me? So I try to keep everything copacetic where you can really just hear me if you at work or in the warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I can get ignorant, but I'm trying to get the message out, man. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear, like, man, what that dude talking about. I'm saying, dot your I's and cross your T's, man. It's time. Stay the gray, man, because I'm out there. Plant your vegetables. Understand you got to cover it because it's all kind of stuff floating around in this air. The weatherman don't even know when it's raining no more. You feel me? We all freestyling in this world that we living in as one human race, man. And then when we start talking about, he a black man or he a white man or he Asian, look, man, I'm saying if you don't give toward my community, that's how I'm looking at it. I don't care what color you is, even black folks. You ain't giving toward the community and the cause and really trying to wake these youngsters up and I guess slap these old folks. I ain't promoting no violence, but some of these boys need to, I say, it looks bad out here, man. It looks bad. That's why I can't really get on YouTube the way I want to, because I see not everybody acting, man. Shout out to my boy Pico, man, coming down, showing respect in this ATX, man. They had a good show. I'm going to shoot them out. This is my first live since then. But I like them, Killer Queen, White TD. And those that I be missing, man, say, man, it's time to stand for something. Well, guess what? You'll fall for anything. No, for real, though. And then those who's wishy-washy in their lifestyle, man, just get off the tube and be quiet, man. And, do what you do to make that bread until you get your mind right. See, I'm going to tell you something else, and we tick it. Sometimes clout ain't what you really want in your life. Because this right here, This TV right here, you might not made Hollywood, but you made somebody goddamn playback. So act accordingly, especially if you're saying you're a man. I don't think a lot of people know what a real man is no more. Y'all, you know, them guys back in the day that was making their moves, there was real men. The world just called them gangsters. You understand what I'm saying? When I say what I say. Don't give yourself a title, but understand you stand on principle, and the world call you a man. If you don't stand on principle and you do all this, you're a wankster. If you need an entourage to do all this, you're a wankster. You ain't solid. Would you say that by yourself? So everybody got their part they're gonna play in this world that we living in, right? Everybody got their part. Play it right, man. Don't play out of character. Some people get canceled. Won't even be in the next series because they all out of character. Huh? Who would have thought? And I'm gonna go back, and this is just like food for thought. Who would have thought we'd be in our situation that we are in now as a human race? Because we haven't changed anything. People don't respect nobody, man, until you get them to respect you. Man, walk with your chest out, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that weird stuff in the closet. Know who you are as a person, man. Just because they do it, that don't mean it's cool to do it. Who said that was right? And sometimes I just get tired of talking because it seems like I'm talking to a wall. Man, I ain't gonna be around all these. Man, listen. Y'all take a lot of people for granted, thinking the next time you cut this tube on, you'll see my face. You don't even know if this is the last message you hear from me. I don't even know. So those who I need to be real with, I'm real with. If I ain't gotta be real with you, I ain't effing with you, man. You ain't gotta second guess it. Who? You came in this world by yourself, right? You're gonna leave by yourself. And you're gonna have a lot of fans or haters. But as long as you lived your life to the fullest, them haters gonna fade away. Your loved ones, the ones you really put a stamp in their heart. No, not just because you gave them money, right? Not just because you came to one of their birthday parties or I'm saying you really put that word of wisdom in their mind, in their heart. They always gonna remember you. They always gonna remember you. Boy, I tell you. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow a little bit earlier. I'm gonna do a little ride. Man, and definitely trying to catch more of y'all, man. Man, just pass it on. Stay humble, man. Stay alert. Man, say, it ain't over with till the fat lady sing. Y'all remember that? It looked like it's bad right now, right? Everybody just confused. Nobody know who's to trust. Everybody a sellout. Everybody. Now, you got some real ones out there, man, in the mix of the clowns. But if you're a clown, you ain't gonna never meet them. For real, though. I stand on that. You see my channel, huh? Let me pop this up. Let me pop this up. You see my channel? Slugga _ IKIR TV. You see that? I'm gonna keep it real. Real as I can get, man. I ain't got a lot of kicking. That's one thing I never had to do. Yeah, that's what make you a solid individual. A lot of people just lie about their past because the past people really ain't on this tubing paying it. They don't even know half of these jokers on the tubing or half of these females. Don't lie to kick it, man. Because somebody out there know you. They probably don't get on the tube and say, man, I'm gonna let him make it. I'm gonna let her make it. But don't get on the tube and lie. Ain't gonna do you no justice. Ain't gonna do you no justice, man. Man, ATX representative, man, one man, a man that fears God. You know what I'm saying? If you think you better than God, man, you got another problem. I can't help you with that, man. I wish you just stopped coming to my channel. How about that? Yeah, man, I'm just trying to wake up the minds, man. One mind at a time, bro. Sis, one mind at a time, man. Am I perfect? Hell no. Who in this world is perfect? You know what I'm saying? My attitude, I can get, woo. You know what I'm talking about? It takes a lot every day to deal with this bull crap, and I call it giving these boys passes. It takes a lot every day to stay out of trouble. I swear. It's easy to get in trouble. It takes a lot to stay out. These people just be talking rhetoric, man. Like, where it made it okay to say this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel comfortable? Oh, I see. We got surveillance on us, man. So I don't even know why these youngsters thinking that everything is still active. Bruh, that's the old times, man. That's what made, look, our generation made them get cameras. You hear me? Y'all generation just crashed dummy. Some of y'all, how you gonna do something? You go around with a cell phone. It's cameras on every goddamn building. Oh, y'all don't want to hear this, right? Y'all don't want to hear this. This ain't the clown circus. But you're gonna learn one day. And I hope I wake you up before you learn the hard way, man. Life is not a game. Life is not about likes and views. It's about real talk, man. Where the real people at, man? You know what I'm saying? Where the real men at? Where the real women at? Teaching our daughters to do what? Show everything? Not have pride? Look for a man like that? What a real man at? I haven't heard too many people talk about, bruh, why you wearing them tight jeans, man? That it's not no error. It's confusion. It's confusion. You confused, bro. And me being an elder over a lot of y'all guys, man, I know I still listen. I still listen. But me being an elder over the generation that I'm up under, anybody under 50, you need to learn something. You don't know everything. And the only thing we try to do is stop you from bumping the heads. But like I tell everybody else, all my other peers, you're going to have to go through it. We went through it. But I hope it don't take you out of this, off this earth. Because you don't have to go through it, bro. You ain't got to go through it, sis. You ain't got to bump your head. Man, listen. We didn't have to do everything our ancestors did. It's supposed to get better, not dumber. Not lack of characteristics of the individual, but you want all the respect. You want all the respect, but you ain't got no respect for yourself. You don't look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't respect your parents, you can't respect yourself. And I understand some parents, this is a freestyle manual. Nobody told us how to be parents. We just try to be the best we know how to be, right? And if you need help with your parenting skills, you shouldn't have no. One child was a lesson. Two children, well, any child is a blessing. Let me say it like that. But if you don't learn from your firstborn and you freestyling and you living life, you don't even know how to make baby formula or whatever the fact, man. You don't, but don't be nice to your children, man, because if you're nice to them, the world gonna be very cruel and tell them how silly they might be. And it might hurt you in the long run. So check your kids when you see them acting out of control at an early age, Check them when they're young. Don't be trying to check your kids when they're in their teens and they grown. And man, you miss the adolescence. You do know that there's a circle of understanding that a child has for their parents is when they're young. And you got the fear of God in them, right? Yeah, it's a cutoff stage. Now, if you wasn't doing that when they was young, don't think they gonna, you give them everything they want and you spoil them, bruh. It ain't. Look, if they anything like us, we didn't appreciate it. Why you think your kids gonna appreciate it? No, for real though. Like I said, understanding stops a lot of confusion. Understand yourself, and you can see all this bull crap that's going on around the world, and salute those who work, man. Like for real. Salute those who's truck drivers, salute those you know, in all kind of professions. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make this world go around. Without truck drivers, man, we couldn't get no food in the grocery stores. So salute those that deserve saluting, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute the electricians, keeping the power around this goddamn world. Y'all think life is good? Just go cut on the light switch. Salute those who sacrifice their time and leave their family to do so. Salute the police officers. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Salute the firefighters. Salute everybody, man. Appreciate everybody that came through your life. You might not know their purpose, but it's a purpose for everybody. Long as on the good vibe, man. Hey, man, like, subscribe, and tap in. Until the next time we meet, man. Peace and hair grease. Yeah. I'm like that way.
Everybody come on. Whoa. Yeah. Say everybody come on. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some help with your, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. It's ready in the train, but we go hard up over here. You say you ready over there, throw my guard up over here. I got a scooter, motherfucker, like some cars up over here. And we do this every day, cause it's our job over here. We brawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on the 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no stalling over here. With ATM and underdog, we hauling over here. But this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you. My unity and loyalty, I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga done said. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby like a book already read. Now that is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. You ladies see me, I made a flirt, but I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Ain't what grew me to pen, what schooled me. Leader from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. shot, running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized dishes marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stub up on the fucking floor, man. Pushed out, hurt, smoking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes, dropping fingers, twitching, chest move. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Drake 5'7", tuck tight, hood pass out good. Checking is mandatory, get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here, do you hear niggas speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed boxing out of lab, penitentiary rules and fat. Checks cave in, hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you